to di say Ade Akye. Eno ene benade yede ebre wo mabedwafo ba betrase. Nansana no MPP's neck. National Executive Committee rejects petition to postpone delegates conference. Na anopay yani radio is meant to change komo. Na omay say he's the chairperson. No ene danum. Edienti eno ma rejected na proposal and crowdfunding the buy and komo petition say came postpone no. Why the petition? Na ediensem ena ewomu anunti omufi se M1 na omahye dwumadie we ase na eba se womu kwakohiem ewo Legon Sports Stadium no omo se ebeba so na we will use Abia as a case study to refine our tactics for Akye Abia election. Interior Minister Akasa also the see and ye were condemned in no uncertain terms. Now also the perpetrators of these will be brought to book. Name Nasema all can say one more ever say Abia as DAC, you know, on police in the one omo kabia ye, you know, ebesia normal at me I revise your taxes now. Wait there, what you to say, Interior Minister MMM Muntaka Mubarak Mohammed.
If we can go to only 19 polling stations, this will happen. What will happen when we go to some of the rural places? Well, the interesting thing is that I'm sure this is also a wake-up call for our security agencies to know that if maybe probably what happened could, maybe you could say that it was not an organized thing, it was a spontaneous thing. Whether it was organized, whether it was spontaneous, this gives our security agencies the opportunity to even plan better towards Akye. All I can assure the people of Akye is that we will use Abia as a case study to review our operational, how we operate in Akye, to make sure that the citizens are free to cast their vote and express their will without fear or favor.
That is Honorable Muntaka for you, and he says, I have spoken to the IGP and all the happenings concerning Abia North. The videos have been forwarded to him and have instructed him to act swiftly and bring the perpetrators to book. Also, I cast out the IGP. Na video bia wo bia omo de amano no se animu ya ontu anamo na obi biara oka ho no omo so ni mu
let me say that we condemn this in no uncertain terms. I mean, that's, for me, it's a scar on all of us conscience that as people having practiced democracy for over 3 decades, we cannot simply just go and have election and it will be violent free. That is something that all of us, in my view, especially those of us in politics, should be very concerned and very worried about. But there's a difference. The huge difference is that, check and see, almost all of us at the top have condemned this. In the past, you will not get that. The vice president has done that. I mean, the president is out of the country, so currently the vice president is leading us. And she condemned it in no uncertain terms. She instructed. I mean, she called me and told her, Madam, I've already instructed the IGP. And the IGP is sitting here. He will show you. If you could even come to my phone, you'll see that same day I forwarded all the videos that I had. And I asked, IG, what are you doing about it? I said, look, we have to review the cameras. We have to look at it from all the angles. He has sent the, what do you call it, the crime scene guys there. The ICT guys are all working to make sure that we get it. But remember, that officer is somebody that we know. Because he has a number, he has a name, we know where he is, we know where we station him. We can easily go after him. But these are guys who commit this sin and they vanish from the system. But we have to, it take time to track them. But assurance is that we are not going to allow this to go unpunished. Unless they flee the country.
All right.
So long.
Wait, Sama Interior Minister Ade Akye. Now, Osadi Tuja on the accountability series, you know, was say, I bind in the next 6 months establishing an independent police complaint commission to address concerns over police misconduct, including excessive use of force and brutalities. ɔse ɔmo ɛyɛ ekuo bi asi hɔ a ekuo no ne ɔmo bɛyɛ ne sɛ police ni yɛ wɔ enyadoa bi ana police ni bi ɛtiatia so ana wo ni police ni bi anya asɛm kwan ɔfa so ya o de bɛkɔ complaints commission hɔ na asotwe bi a wɔso ɔmo de tu anamɔ no na ɔmo yɛ no ɔma yɛ na ɛno nso so say no ɔka no
the hope and belief that next 6 months we will start work on independent police complaint commission, which will be responsible for promoting confidence in the general public, investigate serious incidents, setting standard, operate independent of the police administration, among others, just to give our citizens the hope and belief that if a police officer misbehaves, he or she will surely be brought to book. And I'm sure you've seen some of the swift actions of the IGP when a police officer slapped a journalist, and the action was very swift. Just to let our officers know, yes, we appreciate what they do. They keep themselves awake whilst we sleep. They sacrifice a lot so that we can feel safe, but they must do all this within the confines of the law so that they don't abuse our citizens in time.
Okay. No. Zabela MP is calling for the immediate withdrawal of soldiers from Boku over alleged bias. Ose kwanya military no edi emrantie wo hono no omodo ene sane omojo no there is certain bias towards a certain group and against a certain group. You know, he's calling for the immediate withdrawal.
Had long been tainted and corrupted, and have called on the Minister of Defense and the National Security to act as a matter of urgency and withdraw the entire military force from Boku and replace a new set. It is our belief that the current military personnel had long been tainted and corrupted and have therefore lost the moral uprightness in providing professional security protection for the people of Kusau. These incidents have left my constituents, especially communities along the Boku-Bolgatanga stretch, in a state of fear, anxiety, and panic. It is imperative to note that every life lost must be a serious concern to us as representatives of the people.
Okay. Now, minority leader na Nram Rashebeja Jafie, a year of your market. Say, Nti Eden as Senator Rollins, Dr. Grace Ayunsu, your fan eja Senator. Just watching one that Senator Boniben Wayamo, Yentino.
Yeah, we have heard it in the rumor mill that you are going to be facing the appointment committee. And this is what you want to be doing. Your name, when you came to meet Dr. Zanato here, and for the founder, the owner of the party, for some strange reason, it appears your name is coming, and you will not, even they've delayed in the names, you came to meet Helen in Tosso.
No, leader.
Mr. Speaker.
Leader.
You came to meet Helen in Tosso.
Leader.
And then you want to be right on a point of order when your leader is on a
leader.
Mr. Speaker,
the angle you are going.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, she has to sit down.
As there's only 14% women in this house, Mr. Speaker, some of the statements he made are also going to be in the hazard. Mr. Speaker, I'm sitting here speaking on behalf of the women.
Honorable Professor, I've given you the floor. Contribute to the statement. That's what I...
But before I contribute to the statement, Mr. Speaker,
Professor,
I would like to very much have that part of the conversation, of the discussion expunged, because I was being attacked when I had not said a word. I was just standing up and waiting to catch your eye. Mr. Speaker, it makes it very difficult for the women. There's only 14% of us in this house. So when we stand up and we speak, and we are getting veiled threats and also passive-aggressive behaviors towards us, Mr. Speaker, it makes it very, very, very difficult for us women to speak. So, Mr. Speaker, I really respectfully want to put this on the record, that I was I did not provoke that comment, and I also feel that I'm offended by it because I did nothing to deserve.
Okay, no. Richard Ahiagba say Ablekuma North run with fear and intimidation. Nah, say to me our more penalty no, omo atata, omo ngreguna, omo we almost say we are burning. Expect 8% hike in price of petrol and 10% for diesel during next pricing window. Comac. 10% more muchi diesel. Next window no year next month and next week. Next week. Next week Ghana for where you say petrol be cost through 8%. Na me ba cho e cost through 8% no one Ghana no so 16 to the China ebo. There be anu den nan che yo. The next window no we ni mayo. There be o China. One Ghana on a liter. Next week, 8% hike. It's one Ghana no be toss we China no. It take immediate effect. And sana 8% no next week aba.
Producers no. A bit my your adjustment. I just said the next pricing window. China na take Ade no. Ina besisia boom na the next pricing window.
Omo de atoso.
Omo de aha. Na ye afi no.
Afi na ye be feely.
Yes.
8% no.
Interest rate ne de bi na no.
Yes.
Omo calculating ina shemti. You should expect 8% increase.
So omo say one Ghana, omo say the 20 pesos better so.
Mo.
So 20 we are na ye de. Eh I don't pay any Dr. Rivers in upon CEO Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies come up for better chin come up. Na you heard him say Kuku Ade Jowa is paper na ke no so di come na. You heard preparation so far towards Omo weekend and why they rejected the petition to postpone it. As I think to say. Yeah also yeah mama shall say free o mama too.
Akota NPP ne omo conference omo kwako yenra.
Meanwhile, Nana don't let it be about from the office. Say attention has been drawn to two separate publications on Utek FM and Ghana Utek for Abem, alleging that former president sought to overturn the party's decision on early primaries and to postpone the July 19th national delegation. For the avoidance of that, we wish to state emphatically that these reports are completely false. President Akufo-Addo, who has been out of the jurisdiction for some time now, has not made any such request on the party, either by petition or any other means. And he does not have any such intention. Clearly, those behind these publications have an agenda of their own, which has nothing to do with improving the fortunes of the new patriotic party. Office of His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, former president of the Republic. Yeah, to also.
I was going to win and not Masemi Basse. The earlier conversation, Jowa is an instant for them come on Castle Omunya 2 petitions from President Akufo-Addo and President Akufo. Say Beyanko Mum postponing
Date for the conference should be.
Manen Castle be able.
Mum postponing or more conference no name. January elections no more kwakoye no omo fanko she date for nti president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo former president ne krata ye ode abai na which no or the bibisa akoye did he tried so omo petition national council na say
if he tried he didn't send it, but the who can there na Jowa onya petition, which means it went
so omunyai
there na just say omo dey akọ.
Yes,
but his outfit to say is he has not officially said anything of that nature. So where did Joe Wise get that?
Nti omo mechiri mu Joe Wise ne Justin Kodua Frempong ne neck for no mukukushia enra no mechiri mu nipakuo no omo de sa petition ne bae. Is it true say Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo e petition bae? And is it true say Mampeni Dada Akufo e petition bae say date na omo de kwakoye January no omo de kwakoto aba no omo sesa no na omumpe date fufuro omumpe da fufuro enya na wine ena na omonsa sekrata because penny na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo aka kire ye enu anadwo edibesi anope say even meetings na omaye kra no for the past best 2 months we say no ni kruma meeting mu bie no so so awakobi eyomo na ehia edi wo mo enkomo ebia na akwakoya akonta atesem a ebia nkomodidie mo ne obi di ye na ebi obi kote ye na ode betu mu ema omo obeti omo na so a omo me yehu nchiremu no wo ebasa enura ya na akofo be ka kire se party a ode prison wo ho on the G omo ni mo nyamo edi kan ma wo no
no cranso
omo mfi no omo
jana jeje mu
omo committee kro omo mfre no ene ade a enti se wenum bi se ipiepia na party no so no aba becheche mate se NPP ate a 5-member committee se omo nkosi amampani dada akofo na sa asem na
na sipobi e wo ho no
aha omo nhwe na omo NCC na nkomodidie bia enkoso nti going forward omo me yehunu sa eniama wi ne hawa omo mpanimfo na ewo fi nipa pia kwota se NPP aduru ba bia amanfo fi se the indiscipline in the party too much.
It's extreme.
As a minim no so doso.
As obia de
ye party as a obia fi say minim nyansa minim right minim me ho ahwan na omu ka omu nsem basasa. Ntedu ba bia so baka na manfo busa say MPP pani bia enfren kwala say ke brefie na me ne wontena se. Se bia na no a abronye ne omu start omu nkomo ni ade abafo busa say tipani bia ni party nim
obetima call them
afra bronye say mon friend mame say bia papa kofo afra bronye say abro me here weekend wo me fie obetutu america ko enmenye so say papa kofo ne abronye tena se na o mana hu ebia niema nsusuaso de bebre party no eni bebe nyina ebeboa edu ba bi ebi fi say party ne ba bi o ma ba begina no omu hia mpanimfo bi so mbebo mo na no yete ase na Kwabena Japan betena ha na obedi nkomo me ka say before say yeso ya ma Kwabena Japan aba bedi nkomo me ka say bi say me de ka mesusu say Kwabena Japan enkofa MPP national chairmanship na sane as a party no
ana Boakye Japan
yeso jesi nipa mienu say omumu bia obekọ say omumfa national chairman ma no na asa omuhu se pani bi wo ho na ontoto niema omu no enke okay akuta wei esuma MPP se pani bi te se man pani dada akofo ana na dodanko akufo ado man pani dada ene mpanimfo bi ewo fie ni afre Boakye Jako anase afre Kwabena Japan se kebra na obekọ na sa mpanimfo iti wo omo se bema bebi ayeku na ba beduro no yehia o efi se bra
ye nyina de ya ho de
betawachi bebi akuo na duru no yentimi nhwema ne ngu
yentimi nhwema conference a constituency chairman ne ye no
omo ye wo
edu Boakye Jako so
yes
omo chairperson no ekwaje microphone na omo ka say yenim say opese utu franka na bra ewe mu de yewura Boakye Jako constituency chairpersons ni nyina no ya no akobenkro mu say ye pese the chairman of the party ma na wonim dia ene wani mo nyam no fa chair
fa be
dia nim ko
na tene
the whole 276 constituencies
no be sia Longford Kumasi mekai
chairman for no say se Boakye Jako ka se wo so mu ne onya contest
tiakuta sam penimfo wenum e wo party ni mo no mo ka kire se party no ato o ma jeje mu party ni mfi o mo sam penimfo we o mo ni mo nyam o mo oduru akuta abrabo no ma hu ni nyina de nwono de mampeni dada akofo na MPP for sere kane sabo baji tumi on ma mo sere en wanyi tumi anfro bi o say almighty jeje Rollins yo yes wom say nyo ne ne koye but na jeje Rollins na tumi ni kutano
ango betimi aka say no way
but o jesa tumi no mo sere e dika on de ma mo enti papa wait ho no ne party ne ba bi aduri samo se mo kore ni mulumai ye ne asante ye bo akasa so onye we ma yen badum fi yen oluma yesraw da bi adu ne fi se bremu ma yen na ene abrante ne nkasa ma yen akuta mi nya so bi wa MPP party mu a mampani da akofo ana mampani na na do
basa no ama ne nidie
wo ma de
na
nidie
odi bu ama no
mo wo de akoto oluma anim so oluma we de wada ama ye hwe wanim ope nyama ni bi wono ma akoso se asem bi wono ma opani bi anim fere ene obuo soronko a wo ma ne ntino wa kura wo ntimi mobi boso akwa no atum eno ano
rapon azante ma me ntie wo ho
ama me de MPP de ende ompanyi kufo de sebe ne bra obre wo party no de na enu a wo ka kwa na sebe ne sua beku susu apa ni humne bi se Rollins ha sebe o fa santefo mu odu asante roja kwa ne party akofo kwa mpipra mu kofa PV obi mu nyina ba kofo de wo decline ya wankwankwa jone eche wo se wo si do party no enu achi ho afia se okoda na wo kan na nya agro mpo ka so obedi man panyin oba pre contest no kwa enema wo man panyin kofo fa mu under Rollins no Ghana fo nyina ani onu ane party woko we ne sunyane congress na nya easy ni nyina wa fam me ada me kan na ya bo man me nya adwe me se o man panyin kofo entimi nka se party no ase sebe mi bia na se asemba obeka kwa na be me yehu no sebe relevance no I was say o man panifo a omo sebe o mo di MPs no sebe bi nche no ebedu mebi no me ka ya wase wo na nka baby kura mi pani bi ka se ka kofo baby kura nko pe sitting but o man pani kofo ya no say me mpese mo bo mi din bia na we de utwa so eduru mebi o man pani kofo sebe na obi no se wo talent bo oduru baby hu se party ni nya eyi ba omia na omampanyi kufo sacrifice Alan ebedi party ni hye yachi enti ni mapio akofo omampanyi kufo waye before bobe mampanyi during his tenure and after his tenure or command stage awe ekodu say to bato 2024 na afa mpanifo bi kasa na party manintie no sebe na kofo de ntena ka mu echinchi omam so onkasa ma Ghana fo ntie enti omampanyi kufo kasa omia na no ase yakana hye na ho no me hanse mi hu ekwan a Ghana fo efa so ana se MPP party no fa so ka ne cheye nkom ye hu se bia o kan se mi kire na ade no wantie o kan se mi kire party pani bi na wantie what the suggestion bi ko no wantie because no ahun se kama wone Brian Champo ye interview no ene nanado susu na mabunu bi issue statement na social media ka se on ase e be hia ena Joe Wise muso betu ja se nipa ni bi di petition aba no na kwa kwatwa mfonyi bi se empanimfo we na de petition aba which it wasn't true sebe mampanyi for person no beti makanasem ohia se obai sebe letter nko a so hu enti no omampanyi for me hu kwanfo so e neglect no he na me ka se omampanyi da Rollins se ni party ko opposition omaydru ba bi na ohun se party ni ko opposition no person no ko opposition e bia wa hu a because party ni ko opposition bi ekwa no in 2016 no ko opposition baby o wansema na wo kache o wone party no those days o mantie no party ni pani bi say NDC call opposition but Rollins as an individual no on ko opposition but Kofo de he has been with the party in opposition Kofo na mampanyi mahama o montem dey say one of the best e dey na mampanyi Kofo pe na mahama wa wonya but what sacrifice all these things until mampanyi Kofo we reach idea in irrespective say when you know we need the na guta no there it is still useful and needed in the party and the bekasa assembly help ya aka enye de bobo party ni nko ba enyo na betimi aka ene ma bi ikoso abamu a so that party ni ko position a ukoso kan man for bo say your statement is relevant me muntaka de na na wo kan o ma hwe me hu ni say ensem na obejan kan say ede kam ede say yemfa report mra yemfa say I say like a miniature I was so west will compose election you know say where be but eba wa kwasi say 2 we almost say one friend accountability series
that's right
o ma introduce fine it's good so we introduce
acquired say meet the press
and on my changing ni sa yes so obeke kasanse mu nyina kire nipa no enya police for interdiction no kwa say ye no emabu ni bia me de me kasa abante no nipa be se nipa bono no de nukra nie me ya besi na nipa be num boni be na waye aba wo kwoto ne party na aba we national executive member wo be ta ne party echi na ye train sa kono so me ne o manya adwi na ade ba ko aba media person ye omo accountability ye ni say omo say a minister of is it local government okay say omo tuya say 23.70 million ma assembly members no for more 2 months. You want to say mama
promise you.
Fine, no cry mama you assembly members no say be mo so ye twan kan ye nim. Ena o madam kan say nti we no be say mampanyi mahama legacy. A wo ja ho kwa na da che oni we bi ndis nya ban mi kura ba ga say on fanya adwuma.
Eyemra.
There's no law backing it.
So how were they able to pay?
Say I say what share mraze bia me ba metua nkura no school fees. Say yenye mra so muse social intervention.
So that's like an executive fiat.
And there should legal backing bia. Say ya the person be ma assembly members 1,003 allowance a month. Nimu so man beti metua. This shouldn't be like I say from Mampanyi Asuyeye. Just like a Ghana Youth Commission. As you bet me their call, the accountant general, whatever. And you say similar more programs. You say the Omanhene a sombo.
Yes, I buy be about to
now, because assembly members listen. Almost so they say so Mampanyi Mamambeka say these is the last to be appointed. The next one will be elected. About assembly members. A friend pona we share now the buy never di mu me say see a trio mu kaye. Because let me see it.
Yeah, 1,003. Obianya 26.
Yeah, 2006.
For 2 months.
For 2 months, no.
I don't know your January, February.
You didn't say you be at your comedy.
So no better than February, April, you know, March, April, May, June, and May.
Hey, this is why May.
I did see a 4 months.
Hey, this is why I was at it, baby.
Local government minister in Chimubali.
Maybe I'm almost start here to May, June. To March 2 months. Now, January, February, March, and April, and away.
I say I was like a bad uncle, most of them.
I also more back pay. Napco says, say
Napco situation.
It's a BNE. Napco there say 1,000 say, and 700 Ghana. Yeah, said the source of Sikanoa, ye share Napco trainees, you know. And ye is Napco.
About 45,000.
Mo. It been assemblyman yes starting. In Tisani Asante, there should be a clear cut, like source of funding
and legal backing.
Mo a free district assembly common fund in Nimu. And ye did your assemblyman for assemblyman be abusumi be aswa. Ebe man 13 million, 1,003. So when you function one
assembly member election next election.
So
the next assembly election ebe hero. Anya fi obenya 1,003. And the next election ebe yire. Hey, I'm up for beko.
Mu be edika 1,003.
Yeah.
She. Na eba say so a enche bi akota beti CSC unit committee for no.
Almost so the omo dey ba say. And the assembly my 1,000 ja 300 will committee.
Unit committee for
only 300. Over 5.
Over 5. It's unit committee members. So because any almost no.
Yeah, more 1,000. That is kasa.
No. So that we I talk akese ye pa na ma your mama akoka no. So unit committee for no so no. Omo na direct.
And some na ye groundwork. Omo from grassroots.
So to almost so no. Ebe statia beka so na assemblyman for moto no o ma chawi
so am motos bi ni ade o mo dey ya
eno na ye ba ko pese ye de ama na say 4 years bi e beto for frama mo
no me timi me hu mu ye say ye ma o moto eti no for the office of the electoral area na say ye for the person
or the Boku
or ni atiso ato ama
no ya work ya ma STC for akwa work the value of the motorcycle na
waton kwa
na say so hu 4 years bia na e beto moto
explanation e vague
ti bia na o 1,003 ye de be ma wo mu say local government minister ma ye nchirimu anka e bebo aye
okay
the
price hike no 8% next week Ghana for here ni mu say eno so beba and na no abandon to me bibia wo ho because I say yanhwe ya na the gains that the dollar brought is being eroded.
I gains ya man for say gains be any what as a dollar no on paper krata so dey you see economy no mo say dey
bounce back.
Because
they gave us last week. Inflation was 13.8.
Say matter say tete ba ebitima ba be 8
Massive new. Sa inflation no. Any market ho. It is Saska service for no ya no calculation no. There be answer there be amene yi papa dey say. Right me right konto kokwa ya no right intimacy o. Yeah. See inflation about 13. But who come market wa? Do near maybe so at but it does not reflect.
Inflation on the 2024.
So we year on
2024 so na economy no ya we enye what to one maybe I will do because the economy then wasn't there. But now me can say omo enema omo dey determine
year on year. It June. Last year June. Inflation in 23%. It's way no bibi kakra bi asesa no about 13. But almost any pan come market. That 13 no a big quantum withdrawal
from
23 to 13. That's a 10% point. It also can be come market now at 50 CDs. 2024 also to be turned about 30. Yes. And so we over 65.
And anyama omodigu basket no ya. Ebi omutimi ka se bia transport so the aba form kakra. Ebi omusi aduani bi bo aba form kakra. Nenso ba ko na bia dan han. Any ensuo, any light no. Peja ni mu. E ba sa no mo de
bia light ni nsuo fu yo omuso so mo de inflation. Any dollar rate and I mean
say almost ready more.
Me TC water company for
July said second quarter no you read July but you beba.
Some 3 August.
Eba July and beba. Ebe peja to so.
I go tell you ode no mo gina so no mo de atum. O de ato light bill, de ato water bill. Inflation mo gina so adjustment. Oh brother. Inflation ade no mo say ate abafom. Dollar say na wo 15 cedis ne one say about 10
no dollar we busa na 12 on the market 12.5 as I say
on the books
in the books 10.5
but akunta
10.3 kra
de ma me ya na me ne Ghana water ne wan for no enya adwene yese omo no mfa black market de na ye omo business he omo port ene de ende omo kofa nyina
omo de Bank
of Ghana rates and omo de 10.3 de
tell na mka say dollar kosoro
it omo ntimi fa dollar me ye excuse my yen se kane na omo de dollar yes dollar go ahwan kosoro this time Ghana Water Company Limited ni ECG phone ntimi ka say dollar kosoro ana inflation kosoro ntino ye hwe cost of
inflation
business ne ho ahwan
dollar from 15 to 10
yes Bank of Ghana for at mo friends policy rate
policy rate
monetary policy rate cost of doing business na ya no mu gina so de ye exo to ne mamu no aba from ti de bio na ECG be ka kire yen the next August so say de na omo so be price one window no so omo ka kire Ghana for say ya tesu mum instead of ya pejam.
Okay, abusian for yen chai homra Orlando any emba ebe transi at the tip of Jumede Abra yeba yeni abegya for so better transi ato so money enter.